Hello beautiful people, welcome again to Solicious Cuisine. On today's video, I'll be showing you how to make this delicious Cameroonian Eru using the frozen leaf spinach. Stay tuned. For this recipe, I'll be using different types of proteins, but first I'm going to boil the cow skin for about 30 minutes because it's a bit harder than the other proteins that will be used. Next, I'm going to chop the frozen leaf spinach. The best way to chop this is when it is still frozen. That way you can have it in small chunks so that your eru will not have long leaves of spinach. So after about 15 minutes, the cow skin was a bit tender. I added the beef and I'm going to let this cook together until they are both well tender and soft. So at this point, the meat, the cow skin are all well cooked. I added some dry fish and some snails into it because of course I love snails in my eru, but you can skip that away if you do not have snails. And if you also don't have dry fish, you can also let it be, but I will advise you add some dry fish because it gives it a very nice taste to it. Next, I added the spinach and I'm just going to mix that properly together, and then I will let it simmer for a while because spinach has a lot of water, so I will want the water to dry up a little bit. After the spinach had simmered for a while and the water has dried up a little bit, I added the eru and I gave it a proper mix until everything was well mixed and combined, because you want to make sure that the spinach and the eru and everything is well mixed. And I added also some palm oil and blended pepper. When cooking eru, once you add your oil, it makes it easier to mix. Again, I added some blended crayfish, seasoning cube and salt to taste, and gave that a proper mix together. So because the oil I added before wasn't enough, I added some more oil because of course eru takes a lot of oil, and the oil also helps the eru to get softer quickly. I don't like my eru when it is too soft, neither do I like it when it's too hard, and I also don't like it when it's watery. So you can see the consistency. That is how it's supposed to be. If you don't eat too much of oil, don't add too much oil also. Just make sure that you add the oil to your preference and to your taste. So after mixing everything together, you want to leave it to cook for a while so that your palm oil will be well cooked. When the palm oil is not well cooked, or when the eru is not well cooked, it can easily make your eru to get spoiled. So you want to leave it to really get cooked, boil and simmer very well before you take it off the fire. All the ingredients for this recipe will be listed in the description box below. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and if this is your first time here, you're welcome. Please do not forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell. At this point, the eru is ready. You can enjoy this with some garri, fufu, any fufu of your choice, or plantain, whatever thing of your choice. And until I see you in my next video, stay safe. God bless you. Bye bye.